Joining us now, Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Senator, can you be a successful politician and tell people to pull themselves up from the bootstraps?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what most people want. Look, there's three fundamental problems with this, okay? The first is there's no reform. Let's start with this. I talked about the fact we need to reform student loans. I owed over $100,000 in student loans. The day I got elected to the Senate, I had over $100,000 still in student loans that I was able to pay off because I wrote a book, and from that money I was able to pay it. If not, it would never, I'd still be paying it, okay? So that's not about, I think the student loan thing in America is a big problem, and it's broken, and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be reformed, and I have bipartisan ideas I've been pushing for years to do this. This plan doesn't reform the system. It doesn't change anything moving forward. There'll be people taking out loans right now that will owe them in the future that won't be covered by this, oftentimes for a degree that won't lead to a job. Number two, this is illegal. The president doesn't have the authority to do this. He's not an emperor. He can't just with the stroke of a pen cancel $300–400 billion worth of student loans. And number three, it's unfair. 85% of the people in this country do not have a student loan. They either had one and paid it or they don't have one. And that 85% is going to pay for the 15% who got a tangible benefit. It may be too expensive. Maybe they're paying too high on interest. Maybe they borrowed too much. But they got a tangible benefit from that. And so now what you have is people that actually paid off their loans that feel like suckers, people that worked their way to schools to not have loans who feel like suckers, and people who never went to college and are out there working hard to try to make ends meet. And they're opening the newspaper to realize that, you know, people who got these degrees and borrowed a bunch of money to go to an expensive school are having their debt wiped out, but their mortgage isn't, but their expenses aren't being wiped out. In fact, they're going up. So it's unfair, it's illegal, and it doesn't fix anything.
The high school sophomore right now says, I'll take out a loan, it'll end up being a grant. Who cares? How can they have a double standard? It's going to be impossible to keep this up. You talked about reducing interest rates. I think you're on the right track. The other news that happened this week is the story of Donald Trump and the raid on Mar-a-Lago moving forward. We got the affidavit, redactions and all. What is your broad takeaway?
Well, it's impossible to take away something where half of it's redacted, okay? But generally speaking, if I were to describe it based on a couple readings of it, I would describe it as follows. And that is Donald Trump had boxes of documents that were removed from the White House, all packed in. They went in, they asked to look at 15 of them, and they took 15 of them. And they claimed that in those 15, there were classified material. They knew there were more boxes left behind. They asked for the Trump officials to store those boxes in a safe place and until further notice. And the further notice was an FBI raid. What I didn't see in the affidavit, maybe it's redacted, maybe it's going to come out some other day, but what I did not see yet is an argument that there were boxes in there, we had reason to believe they were going to be destroyed, the Trump people refused to cooperate with us, and therefore we had to do a high-profile, unprecedented raid of the private residence of a former president and likely future opponent of the actual president. We had to do that. We had to take that extraordinary measure because a search warrant of private property is an extraordinary measure, and it can only be justified. You have to be able to go in and say, we had evidence that he was going to shred the things, or he was going to burn them, or he was going to throw them away, or he was going to sell them off to some foreign government. Maybe that's in the redacted version. I doubt it, but maybe it is. But absent that, why didn't they just say, we want the other boxes? Can you have them ready? And deliver them to us. And it doesn't seem that that has happened. So I don't know why. The key of it is it doesn't answer why was a raid necessary, as opposed if in fact they were that worried about it. Why didn't they just ask for it?
Senator, you know, in the job I've had over the last 2 decades plus, there are certain senators who get elected and you don't see them again for 6 years. I see you every 6 minutes. You seem to want to take on major issues all the time, and you seem to really understand this is a working job, and you're in 2 cities while raising a family. But you arguably have the toughest races to date. You take on Val Demings, who got the Democratic nomination. She's got a law enforcement background. There's 2 polls out. Let's take a look at them. One, you're trailing by 4. The other one from the Center Street PAC, August 12th, has you up by 11. Where do you think you stand right now, and how do you secure that seat for 6 more years?
Well, whatever the average of -4 and 11 is, I guess. But I don't pay attention to any of these polls, okay? And I think that these polls are like eye candy to the media to drive clicks and all that. They're irrelevant. They're completely irrelevant. If we haven't learned that lesson already, we should learn it. Here's what I know. What I know is I have an election in November, and I need people's help. She's raising a lot of money from a bunch of liberals and Marxists all over the country. I ask people to go on my website and help us because we need to be able to get our message out. And what is that message? Val Demings is a do-nothing congresswoman. She's been in Congress for 6 years, has never passed a single bill. And no one in the media will ask her, what have you done for the last 6 years? No one will ask her that. And she votes with Pelosi 100% of the time. Not a single major law enforcement group in Florida is supporting her because she turned her back on police officers and called defunding police a thoughtful idea. She called the riots a beautiful sight. Meanwhile, I got not one but 2 VA accountability bills passed. I get burn pits legislation passed. I get multiple bills on China passed, which gets me sanctioned and banned by the Chinese. I wrote and passed the PPP program, which, by the way, is nothing like the student loan issue. The PPP program didn't go to the business owners. They went to workers. They were designed to keep people employed because the government told business they couldn't open. So it was either get PPP or put everyone on the unemployment rolls of the country. And PPP was a better use of that. So there's no money into the pockets of anybody who got it. But again, these people are very cynical. So I need people's help to get that message out there. And we're going to work real hard. We're going to fight hard, but it's a big and expensive state. So I'm asking people, if they can, please go on my website and donate to marcorubio.com. And
I also know this, even though it was New York and Long Island, you personally interact with business owners to explain what the program is at a time in which it looked like the world was falling apart. So thanks so much for joining us today, Senator. Best of luck. It's not going to be an easy race, but you told us earlier you embrace the challenge. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.